Hello. Hi, Abel.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, Abel, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Abel, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, so Abel, where are you from?
Sir, I'm from Chennai, sir. I'm from Chennai, but I live in Oman currently.
Okay. So, Abel, we'll start off with a short prayer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Lord,
Okay.
we praise you for who you are. We thank you for everything that you've done in our lives. We have complete faith that you're taking care of us, and we surrender all our needs to you. Please be with us and guide us. Amen. So, Abel, you are already, you've already been through level one. You've come to level two now. So you
Yes, sir.
already know what are the rules of the Zoom meeting and all that. So I'm not going to repeat everything. So, do you have any specific doubts you would like to ask?
So I would like to know the most efficient way of creating a MySQL database and
Okay.
loading the values through. I know autocomplete, but like if you could go through the most easiest way to do it.
Say creating a MySQL database, what I do is, which is a little
Mhm.
convenient for me, is to I use PHP myadmin. I create a new table. I put the columns, and I give all the values and all that, and I do it. That's how I handle it. But however, if you are creating a very large table, let us say you're creating, let's say with 100 fields, 100 columns or something, then you may want to actually write a PHP program itself to create a table. You can actually write a PHP program to create a table, to create a row in it, or rather add a column in it, define the name of the column, the kind of column, whether it is integer or variable or decimal, what is the length of the column, all that you can actually do it through a PHP code itself. And especially when you have, let us say, column names which are, let us say, for example, column 1, column 2, column 3, you want to have 100 columns with some similarity in them, then you might want to actually put a PHP code to loop it and create a table for you. You can do all that. See, it depends on how complex the table is. If the table is simple, it's like 5 fields, 10 fields. I think you can just go ahead and PHP my admin and visually just put the things there and do it. That's how I do it. I keep it simple and I do it. If you're handling a huge project where there are too many columns, then use a PHP code to do it.
Yes, sir. But how about searching a name and extracting information from the table and displaying it?
Yeah.
Because I use conditional statements.
Okay.
If the user chooses this name, this will happen. But is there any other way to do it?
Exactly, there is. See, in autocomplete, if you use jQuery autocomplete, um, let me try to share my screen, and then I'll just show you something that I just did yesterday. I'll just try to share my screen and show. I hope my system can handle the NetBeans and all that. Just hold on. I'm just opening NetBeans. I'll just show you what I did yesterday to give you an idea. And this is already there in the course also. If you watch all the videos in the course, it is there. This particular thing that I'm going to tell is there in
Okay,
the
sir.
videos. But anyway, still I'll just show. Uh, just hold on. Let it just open. So it's just opening. Just give me a moment.
Okay, sir.
So in the meantime, this will take a little time to open because I'm using a Core
Okay.
i5 laptop. So in the meantime, tell me
Sir,
a
I have
little
another
background.
doubt.
Yeah, in the meantime, you tell me a little background about yourself.
Sir, I finished my computer science in 11th and 12th, and then I did my Bachelor of Computer Applications in Hindustan University, and Bachelor of Applications with Multimedia and Animation. And currently, I'm searching for I'm trying to get employed, and I think that this would be useful for me.
Very good.
Learning about, I already have a basic knowledge about HTML and C++ and things of that nature from my course, but this would be an added advantage.
Definitely. How come you are in Oman right now?
So my family is in Oman. That's why right now I'm in Oman. That's why.
Okay, but you were in Chennai only for your education, is it?
Yes, sir. But I have a residential place in Chennai also.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so let me see if I can open something. So yesterday, I had worked on a particular module.
Sir, just another doubt.
Yeah.
In terms of softwares, what do you think about Microsoft Visual Code compared to NetBeans?
Uh, with respect to the IDE, so the thing is, the Microsoft Visual code. I'm not sure if it has all the features required for PHP, but it is a very good tool for example, if you want to develop something in JavaScript, it's an amazing tool. I used it for React Native project. But if you can find good plugins which helps you to use it for PHP, then perfect.
Okay, sir.
NetBeans, you have a lot of support for PHP. So that is why. There are, of course, other IDEs also, like PHP Storm is there, Sublime is there. So a lot of IDEs are there. But I use NetBeans because it's free and it has got very good support for PHP. It gives you a lot of code hint and all that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let me just show you what I did yesterday. Just hold on 1 second. Mm. So, for example, this is one module that this is our own internal software, by the way. And so here I want to search a customer, and I want to see what are the projects that this customer, we are doing for this particular customer, for example. Okay. So let us say the name of the customer I'm searching is Joe. This is one of the customers we have. So the moment I click this, okay, just hold on. I'll have to, I think, refresh the JavaScript. Yeah, so the moment I click this, you'll see that there's a drop down that's come here with the projects. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is something I did yesterday, so I'll try to show you how it was done. So here you can see that this is where the customer name is typed. Okay, this is where it is typed in this particular input here. Okay, and there is another table cell here which has an ID called customer project select list. Okay, there's another ID which only has projects of this customer. It just has a text there. Okay, so what I am doing here is I am let me see if it is over here. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm using the standard autocomplete. Okay, this is the standard
Okay.
autocomplete, and this is there in the video also, in the training video also it is there. So in the standard autocomplete, I am bringing in the customer name and customer ID, and what I'm doing is the moment I do a select, I am running
Okay.
a particular function. Okay, this function, I'm running this particular function, and all this is there in the training. So I'm just repeating what I already said. Okay, but since you asked me a specific question, I'm just going ahead. Now this is
Okay, sir.
where I am pulling out the data of that customer project select. I'm pulling the data with this particular Ajax call. This particular Ajax call is going to this file here. Okay, so you can see here Ajax appreciation. This is the path of that Ajax, wherever the URL. So it's going to this
Yes.
particular file, and this is what is happening with that Ajax call. In this particular class, I'm using this particular method to pull the data. Okay, so I'll show you this also. I'll show you recurring service. Yeah, recurring service and this particular project select list. So you can see. So here I'm writing a MySQL code to pull that
Yes, sir.
particular data. So I'm building a a select a HTML select. I'm building an HTML select here with these values, and I'm returning it. So that is what is
Yes, sir.
happening. So the moment and it comes over here and it echoes it to the front end, and here I'm putting it as a HTML data in this particular ID. This particular ID is over here. In this particular table cell. This is where it is. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that is what is happening over here. Let me come here. I'll do another refresh. And so if you see, if I type another customer, for example, and then at the moment I click on select, you will see that the drop down has come here with the values.
Okay.
So that's how it works. So the thing is, as I said, Abel, this is all whatever I just said is there exactly in the course. In fact, it is much more detailed over there. I just gave you a glimpse over here.
Yes, sir. I'll look into it.
Yeah. See, what matters, Abel, in programming, it is not whether you remember the flow or you remember the syntax. As I keep saying in the videos also, what matters is whether logically you are clear with what you want. You have a clarity that, hey, I'll do it like this, I'll do it like this, I'll do it like this. And once you have the clarity of flow or a process, then what you need to do is figure out how to put that in code. Google it, or you would have already done it. Use different elements there. That's how a great programmer comes out with a good program. Because ultimately, that clarity in what needs to be done, that is more important. That gets 9 out of 10 points. 1 out of 10 points is given to the actual code.
Yes, sir. So most programmers don't really do it by memorizing it, or they refer to it if they feel it's necessary.
It is not a good practice to memorize and then start.
Okay.
If you remember a lot of syntax, or you remember a lot of names of the methods, it should be because you have done it 100 times, and then automatically it comes to your mind. It should not be that you should sit and memorize it.
Like our exams in schools.
You should never do that. Yeah, that will not help you actually, because the reason is because you cannot stick with one programming language. You will have to keep picking up programming languages. You may have to pick up a new programming language every other month. Every 2-3 months, you may have to pick up a new programming language. So if you are a person who by hearts everything and then memorizes everything and then does it, you're going to find it too difficult to keep adapting new technologies.
Yes,
so it's in fact, I create, or what I do is I create a cheat sheet. I create a sheet of all the methods. So even if I forget, I just go there, I just look it up and put it. Of course, Google is there. Google gives you the best resource for getting whatever you want. But sometimes, when you search for something, you search for a very long time, you found a particular solution. You may want to save that solution somewhere. You can actually create a document and save those solutions, so that in future, when you come up with similar challenges, you can always refer it back like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Abel. What else? You said you have one more question.
No, sir, I didn't say. I think my doubts are clear.
Great, man. Great. So
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
So go through the classes, complete all your homeworks, and then get into level 3, level 4. So is your passion to become a great software programmer, or you're just doing this as a hobby?
No, sir. It is to be a great software programmer.
Amazing. Okay. Great, Abel. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.